Welcome to your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by Socratic Technologies. In text analytics, Tom Anderson's expertise is indisputable. His market research firm was the first in the space 7 years ago. Since then, text analytics have had some solid research hits, but also some notable swings and misses. Who else could we ask to fill us all in about its present state?
Tom, text analytics is obviously a hot area. What's the biggest area of success with it so far?
Definitely being able to analyze very large sets of data that we could never do before with human coding. So we're able to handle both large unstructured and structured data sets together.
Inexpensive or expensive to do that?
Well, it's cheap when you think about how much it would have cost if you used humans. Even sampling just a few thousands of comments can get expensive.
Mm-hmm. And are the insights that are being culled that way really dramatically and dynamically superior?
Yeah, they're consistent, and you can also do a lot of analysis that you couldn't do with human codes. So you can build models and predictive analytics to see what's really driving sales or satisfaction and those things.
Okay. Now let's talk about the other end of the spectrum, which are areas where text analytics has great promise, but maybe is being underutilized so far.
Well, there's obviously, surprisingly, in large-scale customer satisfaction and brand tracking, it's still being underutilized there. And also customer service, email complaints, suggestions, and praise, as well as calls coming into their call center. That's often still underutilized.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Well, I think in the case of customer service, they've traditionally not been seen as a place where a lot of insights and analytics goes on. But that's starting to change now.
Mm-hmm. And cost-wise, it sounds to me from what you told me about big data, it would be a big savings to incorporate text analytics instead of the human coding that's going on in a lot of these capabilities.
Well, certainly it's not even possible to think about coding that amount of data with humans. But beyond that, really, the return on investment from text analytics is the analysis that's now possible, the predictive analytics and so forth, to really drive what the important metrics for you.
So there would be much clearer, greater clarity of exactly what this data is telling you or can tell you.
Clarity and value in terms of making the right business decisions and making little tweaks to really increase sales and so forth.
Okay. What's holding all of this back? Is there just too much talk about social media and Twitter and Facebook and such, or is there something more to it than that?
Exactly. Surprisingly, there's just been so much interest recently in social media, which is basically just Twitter and blogs, 8% of the population. And I think the focus has gone away from where it can be most valuable.
Okay. Well, good luck in breaking through into that echo chamber.
Sounds good.
Hey, Tom, have a great day.
Thank you, Bob.
Tom is a big fan of social media and related analytics, though he says there are fair, good, and indeed some superior ways of applying text analytics to social media like Facebook, Twitter, etc. Finally, in RBDR news notes, Netherlands online research agency Metrix Lab bought MarketTools, minus Zoomerang and TrueSample from TPG Growth. Those assets remain with SurveyMonkey. And Metrix Lab hired former Knowledge Network CEO Simon Koyman to head the U.S. business. And the Inside Research 2011 U.S. report has been released by the American Marketing Association, and it says U.S. revenues grew 5.1% last year. That's your Research Business Daily Report, sponsored by Socratic Technologies. We'll see you all again tomorrow.